What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Calmbee gaming headset. Now this is a budget headset that you can purchase here on Amazon, and this was, in full disclosure, sent to me for review. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this thing out of the box, and I'm going to show you exactly what comes inside of it right now. All right, so the first thing that we have is our user manual or instruction manual. It just kind of gives you the overall operational guide in terms of connecting this to different devices, whether it be for a console or if you're connecting this into your PC or something along those lines. Next, we get a 3.5mm headphone splitter. So this is going to be for devices that require a separate audio line versus a separate microphone line. It's going to be handy to have for many different applications, primarily your PC, but it is nice that they do include this and it's not something you have to purchase separately, especially considering this is a relatively inexpensive device altogether. And then finally, la pièce de résistance is the actual headset itself. Now, I will say that in terms of overall build quality, it feels pretty good. It does have like a leather padding right underneath where your head would rest, and it feels fairly cushioned, which is nice. In terms of the visual aesthetic, it is a black on red style design with red accents in the stitching as well as in the metal framework that they have. Overall, it looks fairly good. It's a little bit bulky in terms of a traditional headset. The headpieces are a little bit bigger, the padding's a little bit thick. Not that that's a problem, but overall it is a fairly large headset. Now, in terms of the wire itself, it is very long. Like, we are talking a ridiculously long cable, which is actually really good if you are doing gaming from your PC. Obviously, if you've got your desktop kind of set up underneath a desk or something like this, this gives you plenty of room to be able to move around at the desk, and that's pretty handy. Additionally, I will mention that the actual wire itself is braided and it feels very substantial. I'm not worried at all about bending or breaking the internal wires because it feels like the wire itself is really protected. Additionally, on the actual wire itself is a volume control as well as a microphone control. So you can adjust the volume up and down with this scroll wheel on the side. And then of course you can actually mute or unmute the microphone right from this controller as well. So you can do everything that you would want to do in terms of volume control and mics right from the headset itself as well. Now, in terms of audio quality, it is being promoted as having surround sound, and for the most part, it does sound fairly good. I did test it out a little bit. You can't really show that on camera, but I did hear it, I did put it on, I listened to several different audio tracks, I did it for some gaming, and it does sound quite good for the price point. And I mean, you're not going to be getting the same level of audio quality that you would get out of a $100 or $200 audio headset, but you do get a good quality sound, especially for the price point. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the design of microphone that they're using. This is a pretty big, bulky foam microphone headset, and then the fact that it is just essentially a wire, it's kind of hard to push it off to the side because it just bounces back. There's no locking mechanism, so if you're somebody who doesn't actually actively use the microphone feature on a headset, this is probably going to be something that might bother you. But that being said, I'll kind of leave that up to you guys. And that's pretty much it in terms of this headset. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys in this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon.